waking up. We slept here last night. These are the pods. This was our little pod. So we made it. We arrived last night in Amsterdam. We got scammed. Literally 10 minutes after getting out of the airport, we were scammed. You won't believe this. The taxi, 20-minute taxi from the airport, cost us 120 New Zealand dollars. Crazy. And I thought something was off, but this was an official taxi from the airport and my internet wasn't working to be able to check Uber. So anyway, we paid him the like €68, whatever it was, but actually it's meant to cost half of that price, so 60 New Zealand, which is a lot more typical. So that leaves a bad taste in our mouth, but we're going to try to not hold it against Amsterdam, and no more taxis from now on. We're in Amsterdam, Anessa! First impressions, Anessa?
It's like very pretty.
Very pretty. And we're not even in, we're kind of, well, we're in the city centre, but we're in the outskirts, and here's the metro. I think it's Christmas. So we're here, we're in the heart of Amsterdam, and this is the Royal Palace, and it's looking pretty cool. There's a rubbish truck there as well, and one lone hot dog stand keeping us company. This is the new church, and the palace, and the rubbish one. So up first, we're going to go get some Dutch pancakes, which I can't remember the name. You probably know the name since you're Afrikaans.
Oh, I don't know the name. Sorry.
Something with a P. It sounds something with a P.
Alright, we're getting immersed in the Dutch culture here. These are little mini Dutch pancakes called poppages, and Anessa's gone for the classic lemon, sugar, crack. So looking forward to digging into these. It's cold outside, so this will keep us warm.
That man just waved at us. I don't know if you noticed through the window.
I didn't. Oh,
That's one thing apart from the scam on the taxi.
yeah, that's true. That was an unpleasant.
That was unpleasant. That man didn't even help get my suitcase properly in the car.
Well, yeah,
it's 20 kgs.
But also, even if he had helped, I don't know that he should be paid double.
It wasn't worth 60 New Zealand. Didn't even pick it up, honestly. Chivalry is dead. But anywho, but the people had been very friendly.
Yes, very friendly and
Dutch
very
people
helpful.
were very friendly, and like we had like 3 people in the elevator last night say welcome to the Netherlands.
About the survey we did when we arrived.
I did tell them about the survey, but do you want to, from your opinion, your perspective, how did you think the survey went?
I think it was very funny. I think it was an interesting first activity to do.
And we thought he was a taxi man, but really we gave him 10 minutes of our free time.
I hope they take our feedback on board. I think that we were very honest.
Anissa was not happy with the way they treated some of the Korean customers.
No, I would just like to say that it wasn't very kind of them. It was very understanding. Also, in Korea, nobody ever assumed that I would know what they're saying. They all looked at me and was like, we're going to try this in English. And I was like, you know what? Great.
Exactly, and it's quite hard to speak English, but the Koreans are trying.
Exactly. Very helpful. Here, these poor people, after their 12-hour flight...
They're like, they can't speak, they don't know what passport is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they speak Korean.
They're Korean.
So we gave them that feedback, didn't we?
Yeah, we did give them that feedback, which I think was very positive of us.
We've done our duty, but really... It's got a bit of a Wind of the Willows vibe to it, doesn't it, Ness?
Oh, it does. Oh my God.
You could just sleep in one of those. This is something I miss in Asia, cheese. Oh, it smells. Is the sheep young? The young of the sheep. You've got some mustard. This one is herbs and garlic. My favourite so far. The bell's ringing. Well, we just went and we looked around, took some free cheese, saw the flower market, and now we're going to go to the art museum. So we found it, Rembrandt and the famous Dutch artists, and this I think is the museum.
Well, obviously I
hanging out in the garden, eh?
Hello.
Oh. What you got there? A cappuccino? A little gingerbread cookie? The medieval era, all the way up to the Renaissance, the Reformation, and then to the modern day. Oh, she broke her engagement to become a Christian, then she got killed. Poor Saint Lucy. So it looks like it might have been the Vikings who were killing them. So peace is at the top, and then it's followed on the left by fortune, then wealth, then pride, then envy, then war, then poverty, and then piety, and then the cycle turns. So these 24 figures were placed around the tomb of the wife of Charles the Bold, who was a Duke of Burgundy. We were intently studying this, and then what did you say, Anissa?
What? No, I'm serious. Look at the hats.
Oh, so festive. Amongst the warfare and brutality, got a little Christmas cheer. Talk about an 8-pack.
All of those ideas develop and then eventually we get the suit that we think of.
Really? So this is the foreshadowing of the modern suit.
Yeah, these are the ideas.
I think we found Rembrandt. Harkening back to that idyllic farm, pastoral, feudal life, eh? 1800s, 1900s. So we just came outside of the incredible art museum, the most incredible art museum I've ever been to in my life. And we're here, we're getting a sausage roll, and then we're going off to Anne Frank Museum. This is our first, I don't know how many Christmas markets, but I'm going to count them all, so we'll see by the end of the trip how many Christmas markets we've gone to. Are you hungry, Anissa? Very hungry. This smells good. I think this is like a bougie sausage. So this is chimichurri sauce, aioli, and Dutch sausage. On our way to Anne Frank's house, and it is just so serene. So we're here at the Anne Frank house, and it looks quite modern. So we're not too sure, but I guess we'll find out. Well, Mother's was good food, even though I'm losing my voice. And we took a tram, and now we're on our way back to sleep. Good morning, Amsterdam. This is our second day in Amsterdam, and we're heading to Brussels today. And this is quintessential Amsterdam. Breakfast, the little Dutch pancakes again, and this very European looking cheese with holes and all. Doesn't get more European than this. Cheese and ham and bread. Strong independent woman carrying my 20 kgs of unnecessary clothes down this metro. Nessa, we're not going to be ripped off by a taxi man who's going to charge us 120 New Zealand dollars. Oh no, we're going to go there ourselves in this metro for like 4 New Zealand dollars. And we're going to own it.
Uitstappen rechterzijde, overstappen op tram 12, bus 37.
We've come to the outskirts of Amsterdam. It definitely doesn't look like how all the canals that we saw last night. We did pretty well. Here is the windmill, an updated windmill over there. And we're going to go try to find this Flix bus.